Morning, friends. This is Majo John Madden broadcasting from behind the Hampton Inn in Victoria, Tamaulipas State, Mexico. About 225 miles south of the border in Mexico, and I believe this is probably our about our 19th day here, because we came in on the 13th of March. 19, I don't know. I don't do math that good at 6 in the morning. That big old tire over there, I'm responsible for the removal of that tire, because that was a tire on my Phoenix, my Dodge Ram camper van, which right now is off in Joshua's shop being repaired. And it was parked right in that spot there for not where that white car is, about 2 cars over, right next to the tire, for about 9 days, something like that, after it broke down here in Victoria. Through no fault of my own, and light is very bright, through no fault of my own, truly, there's no fault of my own, aside from that on a Saturday night, just having come back down from the magical mountains outside of here, a spectacular park, which I'll remember, Los Troncones Parque Ecologico. I was so high, I got so incredibly high in that park that, among other things, when I got back mixing with this big city where people drive really wild, and that road, you wouldn't believe it right now, but that road where that car is going is La Avenida Tamaulipas. It is an 8-lane road in the city, just a city street, 8 lanes, 3 medians, like nothing I had ever seen in the States. And at night, after dark, trying to get back to this hotel, I jumped one of those medians. I made a left turn, went up over one of the medians, and did some significant damage to my car, including blowing out that tire, which then got destroyed when we tried to drive it a couple blocks over to the big grand shopping area. So we spent a lot of time back here. And I've made other videos back here, and I spent a lot of time back here with little Pepe. Little Pepe, who was with us for, I guess, 18 days. Adopted Pepe our first day in Mexico. 3 hours in, just outside of San Fernando, and here comes Magic. Magic, hi. Magic we're both missing little Pepe a lot. Pepe died on Thursday. This is Saturday, so that's quite recent. But we've been held in the loving arms of our friends at this hotel, who have been so amazingly generous to us, and they all fell in love with Pepe and Magic. But a puppy, you know. And in 18 days, he went from barely alive, I fished him out of the garbage at an OXXO station, went from barely alive to a very feisty, exciting little pup, so full of life and vigor. And of course, I've grieved incredibly. My heart, I just was stretching my heart to encompass two beings with very different needs. And you know, the bottom line is, it was truly, I kept teasing and saying, I've destroyed my life. And one of the last videos in which you see Pepe healthy, Thursday morning back here, I'm saying, what is a 76-year-old doing with a baby? Come on, give me a break. And truly, I could not accommodate it. I could give them both tons of love, but I couldn't give them both enough time. And Magic, even though Magic finally fell in love with the pup too, it was hard on him, because he's used to us being, the two badass brothers. In Badass Brothers Do Texas was our hashtag. And then Badass Brothers Do Mexico. And I tried changing it to Los Tres Amigos, or Majo, Magic, and Pepe in Mexico. Well, it wasn't meant to be. But Pepe gave us so much wonderful stuff in those 18 days. And back in Appalachia, I had participated in an African grieving ritual, the communal tradition from Africa of how people come together to grieve and heal. And unless you really do your grieving, you don't heal. And I had lost my lovely friend Patrice Johnson, had died very tragically months earlier, and I'd been crying about her every day. And I went to that weekend ritual, and I screamed and cried and wailed in the company of other people who totally supported that and were doing it also. And I got tremendous healing. And this, I've had a similar, it's been kind of a replication of that in this hotel, where I've got a community of people who loved Pepe, loved me, loved magic. And I've really grieved. I really grieved, especially on Thursday. On Thursday, boom, boy, I got so much of it out. And now I'm happy again. I am. I'll always miss Pepe. What an amazing little animal. But I think he got good stuff. And I put up a video where I do believe his mission was to come welcome us to Mexico and to get me to stretch my heart even further and to have magic go through a whole little psychodrama about now am I the cobbler's son, or who won't have shoes, or I don't even know the right metaphor, but it strengthened magic and got his heart bigger, and he just keeps getting bigger all the time. So I want to always remember this spot, the pool right behind the gray wall over there is the pool. We've spent wonderful hours over there, but not in it yet. But I did, one of the last things I did before Joshua took my car away a couple days ago was to fish my bathing suit out. I do have a bathing suit, and I'm going to get in that pool today, I think. Although I can't ever predict with great accuracy. I can't predict with great accuracy what's going to happen. Okay, bye.